Welcome to the Am I the Asshole Reddit channel, where I find different Reddit stories from the subreddit r/Am I the Asshole. Today we have a post asking, am I the asshole for telling my son that he is obviously gay? My son, 17 male, has apparently been in the closet for the past 7 months. So, my son is fairly masculine/straight acting, if that makes sense. However, he's very obviously had a boyfriend, 18 male, for the past 7 months. He sometimes baby talks to this boy, hugs him all the time, has called him handsome, share clothes, sits way too close to each other to the point where they're basically cuddling. He closes his bedroom door when with him but not any other friends. Sees him like every day, buys him gifts, and for the past 7 months he now always smells great, has his hair fixed really nice, and dresses nicer, among other things. Today I asked my son if was going to invite his boyfriend on our trip, and he got awkward and said, "That's not funny." I asked what he meant and he said, "I'm straight." "That's not funny." I laughed, and when I realized he was serious I started laughing even harder. I told him he was very obviously in a relationship with a guy and did a terrible job at hiding it. He got emotional and started asking me not to tell his dad. My husband already knows, like I said, it was obvious. Then he got upset saying outed him when he wasn't ready. He hasn't said a word to me in a couple days. Am I the asshole? Before we go into the comments, I want to say thank you for your support. If you liked the video, please give us a like and share your thoughts with us. If you would also be gracious enough to subscribe, I post almost every day. Thanks for watching another one of my videos, it means a lot. Now let's go to the comments. Merstrust says, "You're the asshole." He might not have realized how obvious it was, and it is obviously a scary time for him, and you laughed at him. You are his mother, and he should be able to count on support in times when he is scared, not ridicule. Castle_of_arg says, "No assholes here. What people don't realize is that OP has done him an honest favor. If he is so obvious in front of his parents and he is clueless about how clear his actions are, that is going to be dangerous for him in the wrong setting. If he wanted to hide it, it's better for him to hear he did a terrible job hiding it while in a safe space. His 'I wasn't ready yet' feelings won't matter if he's caught off guard and outed in a dangerous place. Let this be a lesson for him to be more careful about his actions till he is prepared to publicly come out to others." Person 61987 says, "Would say you're an asshole if it had been a girl, and the whole family picked up on the chemistry. Again, no big deal. Why would you be an asshole for treating him and his boyfriend the same way? We can either be accepting of all relationships/orientations, or we can keep treating them as oddities and othering them. I personally am in favor of just being accepting and not treating them like they are some kind of anomaly." JSS Jeepin says, "As a gay man, some of y'all need to get over yourselves. Not the asshole. Yes, he had to come out at an unexpected moment, but maybe don't suck so bad at hiding it. I mean, it's terrible we have to hide anything at all, but if you're not ready for people to know, don't go around showing off things that obviously give it away and then get mad when someone has connected the dots. Especially if that someone isn't even being malicious about it and has no way of being aware of what the entire situation even means. You're punishing an ally that we desperately need as many of as we can get. I mean, really, with fascism bearing down on us, y'all want to scream at the mother who just told her son, 'Honey, you're not as inconspicuous as you think you are.' Opie, it looks like you're a loving parent and had no ill will towards your child. There is a lot of fear and uncertainty involved with coming out, and since your child is now realizing he may not have that security anymore, those emotions are getting charged. The best thing to do, based on what I felt I wanted before I came out, is to just continue to show him that it makes no difference in your love and support of him." Eileen the Garrick says, "As a bi male, not the asshole. Amo, he came out to you via his actions, and offering to take his partner on a trip is a very nice thing to do. Now if you'd shared this with 3 parties, it'd be a different story. Now, toxic masculinity is a thing. And sometimes people have internalized some of the harmful ideas. So even though you might think it's no big deal, he might be dealing with some shame, etc. So I'd urge you to clarify that you will not tell anybody else and that you don't have to talk about it unless he initiates the conversation. And now it's time to hear some of my personal thoughts. Honestly, I personally would have to say that OP is not the asshole. Now I'm not gay but have dear friends that are. This scenario is one that my mates would only ever dreamt about having. OP and her husband have never cared and just treated their relationship as if it were normal instead of abnormal. This is literally how straight relationships are treated. I understand that her son thought that he was going to get the opposite reaction. But talk about a moment that conveys that simple love. I am personally not going to cast an asshole judgment on a parent like this. This parent is simply stating by her actions and demeanor that they don't care and just loves him. The only thing that this situation highlights is that parents should have this conversation with their children. That if you don't care about the orientation of your child, then let them know. I know a guy who came out straight to his parents. Literally, his parents sat him down thinking he was gay and told him that they will always accept him and love him. And told him that he can trust them. In his confusion he asked, "What are you talking about?" They asked, "You're gay, aren't you?" He then had to convince them that he was straight. His parents were just confused and had a good laugh, and it made for a great story. Parents, if you have a child that's just different, talk to them and let them know that they are loved. Sometimes being told is more important than actions that convey it. Love your child no matter who or what they are. If religion is what's stopping you, then I would ask you, why are following a religion that promotes hate? It makes no sense. If it's supposed to convey love, then I'd ask you, why is there hate in you? Life is too short to reject someone just because they are different from you. Especially family. What do you guys think? Please comment below and share your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you all have to say. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole video. I appreciate you guys for hanging. Until next time, friends.